Ah, I am not functioning well. I am not having a good day. Okay, everything appears to be working properly. Oh, Solaris. Hi, Rich. Willis. Richard. What's up, buddy? Solaris. How's the injuries going? Badly. Everything okay? I'm having trouble putting my pants on and caramel died. I'm having a really shit day. Willis, do you drink California tap water or do you buy bottled? Mostly I buy bottled. But yeah, my hand is still swollen. The ibuprofen ain't doing a damn thing. Willis, looks like the bugs are taking over your room today. Indeed. KM, would you rather watch... Yeah, Willis, I can't really clean anything. And I have so much to clean. And my air conditioning is frozen over, so I need to service it. Which, I mean, even if my hand were working, it would still not be working because I need to let it defrost. It's frozen inside. There's a big block of ice up there, but I need to pull out the filter and clean it. So the bugs love this. It's nice and hot for them. Upstart, you are scared to eat the Jeckum fermented poo. No more drugs for you, Upstart. Willis, do you need to go see the doctor about that hand? Maybe get some antibiotics. It's not infected. At least it doesn't appear to be. It's just, it's healing. That's a sign of it. I mean, it's going to have to swell. Okay? Solaris, he deleted his message when it didn't work, lol. The fifth loco, you look easy to knock out. You again. Oh. Slower. Wilbur Boyd, how do you shower? What do you mean, how do I shower? I get in the shower and shower. Upstart, how long has your hand looked like that? About a day? 2 days, maybe? Solaris, you okay, buddy? You should stop watching action movies. I haven't watched a movie in like a week. Upstart, what did you do your hand? My cat bit it, and then he died. Willis, what did you eat today? I'm making chicken, fries, and cheddar broccoli rice right now. I had chimichangas. I can't really cook with the hand. But I've really lost my appetite, to be honest with you. So I didn't eat much at all. Turd Burglar! Oh no, he passed. Upstart, what's With strangulation, yes? What are you talking about? Willis, did you just say caramel? Yes, he's an older cat, and he died. Found him stiff as a board about half an hour ago. It still hasn't still hasn't properly hit me yet. So if I get emotional, I hate doing this online. Okay. We gotta do this for you guys. Solaris, I'm sorry for your loss, man. Thank you. It's just particularly difficult. Turd burglar, I won't even be an ass tonight. I'm actually sorry that. Come on, dude, pull together. It's gonna take me a little bit, okay? Willis, it's okay, man. Pets are special to us all. You're allowed to grieve. You know, Willis, I didn't cry when my mother died. I didn't cry because I hate being laughed at. I mean, laughed with, I love. Laughed at whenever I was in pain. My family laughed. Such sadistic people. Never understood why they love to see other people in pain. I have never understood that. Upstart, have you had a hot dog with cheesecake noodles? Sir, you're smoking very strong cannabis. Solaris, take your time, man. I gotta do this, bro. Soul Reaper, yo, I'm sorry, dude. Like I say, it's gonna take me a little bit of time to regulate. It's kind of like coming out here made it real. I mean, when you know it's gonna happen. Soul Reaper, yo, I'm sorry, dude. Upstart said hi. Michael Brogans, to be brutally honest, your vulnerability is refreshing. If you could see my emotional scars, it'd be all that was left of me. Debajet, hello, said hi. The real devil. Everyone, we have my sister in the chat. Whoa, you look like Chris Farley, may he rest in peace. Yeah, heard that a lot. Kel Prince, R.I.P. Caramel. Doctors told me he wouldn't live long. 13 years. The real devil. Sorry about that, buddy. You're upset. Yeah, dude. I don't even know why I'm doing this right now. I mean, I'm all busted up, right? I can't get my foot in a shoe. Yeah. and I can't wrap up my foot because I only have one functioning hand right now. So work decided it's like, no, you're too hurt. Stay home. I'm hoping to go back to work tomorrow. I only have so much sick leave, you know? Hey, Mike. Dibidget. Oh no, peace for him. Yeah. El Pistofo. What's up? What did I miss? Caramel passed away. Just having some trouble regulating. Doesn't make sense, you know? I mean, you could put me in the middle of a fire, right? I could see people burning to death. Wouldn't faze me. Remember when I worked at the homeless shelter in Anaheim, you know, there was this one dude having diarrhea, shitting all over the place, running around half naked. And they called me to deal with it because they knew I had the patience. And, you know, one of the staff members just screams at me, "How are you so calm?" And, you know, the thing is, because I knew exactly what to do. Michael Brogan's, it takes balls to grieve on camera. It's powerful. Yeah, I'm not a man used to grieving in front of others, okay? I can hear my father laughing at me. He was a cruel man. I had this cat named Duchess. She was older than I was. Died when I was in high school. And my father just flat out refused to take her to the vet. Took her a long time to die. The real devil, I'll pray for you, buddy. I hope your foot gets better. It's my hand. It's all swollen. I had to change my shirt because, you know, I had to feed the cats. They don't care the caramel's dead. They don't even understand. Willis, it's not just you, bud. That's why we all have pets, to show more loyalty and love than humans. That's why we all hate the loss, to lose them, and it hurts. Praying for you, sir. You need a hug at the moment. I'll be fine. I've always been like this. I'm just used to crying alone. It's kind of funny that I cried more for a dead cat than for any of my relatives. Dibajit, do not grieve. I am also grieving. You know, sometimes pain is how we know we're alive. Solaris, I have nothing but blessings for you, man. Thank you. Rockstar or Rockester 92. I wish the best for you, Richard. Losing an animal friend hurts a lot. Yeah. Friendly Patel, what happened? Caramel passed. El Pistafo. Oh, sorry, dude. I thought that was it. It was two different situations, Richard. We're detached from real world situations, but matter of our hearts tear us up, tear us apart. Michael Brogans, a bond with an animal can be exceedingly like family and dependent on the bond. Max Power, I know what Jesse Lee Patterson would say. Upstart said hi again. El Pistafo. Michael, that's because we humans are animals. Mike. Richard, we appreciate your stream. If it helps to be on here, that's cool, but if not, don't stay here for us. I'll cover whatever you would have made on the stream. Mike, I would probably have made nothing on the stream. I mean, you know, $5 is a good day for this channel. Philip Perochi, we're here for you, bud. I know, bro. El Pistafo, I cry several times a day. Grief is power. Can't be controlled. Dibajit, I have a squirrel and he has only 1 year left to live. Okay. Michael Brogans, the chat can be a support tool. Yeah. Friendly Patel, oh, sorry for your loss, my good blessings, your soul. Kel Prince, would it help make you feel better if you talk about how they passed away? Caramel died of old age. He wasn't a healthy animal to begin with, and he just started fading and losing weight and became anemic, and his decline was rather swift, though. I mean, it's basically a week. But he went from being able to walk around to being unable to move in one day, and then the next day he died. So it's not like Duchess, where, you know, it took forever. Joe D, how was work? My work decided I was too badly injured to attend today. And Upstart is getting a timeout. Not a time to talk about eating cats. Jody, Tesla or Chevy truck? Well, as I don't want it vandalized, a Chevy truck. Friendly Patel, Upstart, what's wrong with you? He's a dick. You see them online. Bill Perochi, how old was Caramel? He was 13 years old. El Pistafo, Caramel was 12. 13. I think. I would have to, I mean, I don't know. They say that a good life for a indoor cat is actually 10 years, but they can live to be 20. I had one indoor-outdoor cat that lived to be 25. El Pistafo, I was close. Phil Perochi, Caramel would have had much worse life, but at least you gave him a long life, kept him safe and happy. Yeah. I don't know, Philip. Everything feels like it's falling apart to me. Cal Prince, so they had a natural life cycle all because of you, Richard. Caramel had a heart condition. Every time I took him to the vet, he would start hyperventilating. Rusty, good day. What's up, Rusty? See, guys? Back to normal. El Pistafo, Caramel was quite soft, though, yes. He was my lovely floofy boy. Funny thing about that, guys, you know, I used to have these friends, and they had a cat named Carmel. Okay? It was this big, orange, friendly cat, and this was back when I was in college, so I'd sleep over at their house sometimes, because it just wasn't worth the, you know, half-hour, 45-minute drive to get home. And Carmel would curl around my face, so I always wanted a cat like him. And then I got Caramel. But a man that used to be my best friend turned all those people against me. They figured that if I were starving for human contact, I would go back to him. which was weird. It's like us breaking up was like a marriage. I'd known the guy for 18 years. I'd been his closest friend. But he just got more and more. He was always yelling at me, and he was always trying to force me to do things I didn't want to do. El Pistofo, he also gave you parting gift, fat thumb, yeah. Something to remember him by. Anyway, so almost every friend I hung out with wound up turning on me. They would refuse to spend time with me or refuse to speak to me or, whatever it was. And eventually I got to the point where I just said, okay, if you guys can't talk to me and resolve this matter, you can't be a part of my life. This only enraged them more. I remember the last time I talked to one of them. She called me an ungrateful son of a bitch. But then, it's like I'm an ungrateful son of a bitch because I'm not going to see somebody who used to let people come into their house and insult me to my face. It's like, at a certain point, it should have been, Richard, we're sorry, let's talk about it, not, Richard, let's pretend it didn't happen so we can do it all to you again. Michael Brogans, yeah, the world not crumbling around us almost would seem like an abnormality at times, yeah. I mean, look, this started with my shower not draining. And, oh dear God, was that a nightmare. And I think because I used an enzyme cleaner and I showered with it still in there, with it, at the bottom, that's why my toe cracked, because the enzyme would have chewed away at my toenail. Okay? Then I got that wound on my hand. I don't know. El Pistofo, I'm going to add a cat to my model railroad. His name is Caraman. Thank you, El Pistofo. Philip Roshi, we had a stray cat that stuck around our house because green eyes and orange fur. My mom developed a strong bond with it and named her Lily. Orange fur, and it was a female. It's very unusual. However, one day, as Mom was leaving for work, she saw Lily's body on the road. So it really sucks when we lose an animal that we love. Yeah, Philip. I mean, ordinarily in this case, I would prepare a death toast. Full Sail, you skipped me. Yeah, dude. Coon beef hash, caramel passed. I just got in. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Yeah. Like I say, guys, may be a little difficult for me to regulate. It's been a very emotional few years for me. Michael Brogans, stay strong, bro. I do volunteer work and allow me to see and help people much worse off than I. It's all about perspective. Yeah, I know. El Pistofo. The nice thing about a model railroad cat is you don't have to produce one because they're always hiding somewhere. Yeah. Coon beef hash. We don't know each other, but hugs, man. Fed Trickle vegan. The flies that are just eating the crumbs at the 14th chin. These are gnats, asshole. Solaris, we're here for you, man. Phil Perochi. Go through the emotions, Richard. It's okay. So let it out. It will get better. And you are not a quitter. You are definitely a fighter, my brother. Thank you. Ryan Baker, what made you start streaming? Why is it important to you? I don't know. Stream every day. People say they miss me when I don't stream. I'm not doing this for me, I'm doing this for the rest of you. Don't know if that's the right decision. Adrian, hey Matt, are you okay? Just go through some stuff, bro. I'll be fine. El Pistafo, it's okay. Deep breaths. It comes in waves. Kind of like throwing up, yeah. Yeah, it does. Fetrix Vegan, it's okay, man. I don't know what you're going through. You just. It's okay, man. I don't know what you're going through. You just got. Man, we love you. Quid throat goat for short. Jabba the Hutt would cry. Indeed. Mike gave me $99.99. Thank you, Mike. I know money doesn't pay. Me and El Pistafo love you like a brother, though. It's like a wall. A wall that finally collapsed. Probably the worst part is the runny nose, you know? Oh, that's disgusting. Okay. Towel. I'm going to have to move this after the stream, obviously. Oh, let's do this. There we are. Michael Brogans. Whoa, Mike, big ups. El Pistafo. Thanks for including me, Mike. Solaris. W. Mike. Adrian. W. Mike. Cal Prince. Whoa, Mike. Very generous of you. Indeed. Ryan Baker. Not sure what's going on, what you're going through, but I hope things work out for you. Yeah, Ryan, I just lost my oldest cat. He died of old age. He was sick. And I've had a very difficult couple of years in general. There are a lot of dead cats between here and there, okay? I mean, I couldn't even tell you. But that's life, you know. I mean, I have a number of cats I just don't have the money to fix. And I'm getting them fixed slowly, you know. I mean, I don't have so many thousands of dollars to get them on. I'm trying to get them adopted out. But they have kittens, and those kittens tend to be faders, so they die. You know, and I thought I was numb to this. But I'm not. One of those truths about life is you never know until you're truly tested. Adrian, Richard, please don't cry. You are making me cry too. Yeah, dude. I'm doing my best here. Vic Chavez said hi. Gangs of Jagger. Why so blue, Kryn? Lost an animal. El Bistofo, his cat passed away, yeah. Oh, it's Zach. Richard, let's bury the hatchet. You could have started with an apology, Zach. I mean, you want to be a dick. I do my best to be a good human being, you know. I don't think of myself as a very attractive person, but I think I'm a reasonable human being, you know. I feed orphans and I pay for ocean cleanup, although both of those things are not really happening right now because of the bad economy. I do my best to help. I mean, you know, at my work, there were actually some bottles of water that for some reason they got tossed in the trash and weren't even open. And I picked them out of the trash and I washed them off and I set them in the back alley for some homeless people. They were gone in an hour. And it's like, yeah, that's not actually very generous. I didn't lose anything out of it. But I eased somebody's pain. That's the thing about those of us who have felt so much pain. We feel the pain of others. And in feeling pain, we empathize. We try to help. There's just so much pain in this world. There's so much hate growing like a cancer in this world right now. That, I mean, it's all just overwhelming. Times they are changing. Quinn, stay strong, brother. Gangsinger, get a dog. That's insensitive. Adrian, Richard, I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you, Adrian. Quinn, just start masturbating. Hello? Hand doesn't work. It'll be a few days before I could do that. Philip Rochi, I love you, Richard. Take things one thing at a time. I know, dude. El Pistafo, Richard, I am praying for you. Fratrix Vir... I'm never going to get the name right. Fart Rix Live again. Oh, Fat Rick's live again. Oh, I see. It's okay. Bro's letting out some water, right? It always helps. Water is needed in Africa. Why are there so many dickholes in the world? There should only be one for every dick. Gangsigen! That hurts, don't cry. Willis, you know it takes a hell of a man to sit there and grieve on camera. My prayers are with you tonight, bud. Just gonna take the time. You got this. Fat Rick's live again. Sorry for your loss, man. We love you. Yeah, dude. That's why you're using that insulting name. Solaris, just time out the trolls, Richard. We don't need that here. I know. Not Trev. I'm sorry, Richard. Vic Chavez. You lost one. Sorry, brother. I put down my 3 oldest dogs last year. I'm still hurting. Sorry for your loss. Yeah. Being as I say, I had a Doberman Pinscher. He was a good dog. I've never had a dog love me so much. And believe me, I've been loved by many a dog. I mean, I'm the kind of guy, when I go to a friend's house, the dogs are the ones who are always the happiest to see me. Fat Rick's live again. It's okay. Take your cats on a walk and lose some weight. Stop eating those cats, and you won't cry as much. Okay, yeah, you're getting a timeout. You're not really enhancing the mood there. Rusty Dog. Animals are nicer than some people. Yeah. Nick Chavez. There's no more loyal than people. Yeah. Russell. Favorite pizza spot? Costco. Michael Brogan's life is death. We give and we live, and eventually we die. Then we dance around with those we have lost once more. Vic Chavez. Numero uno pizza. The Saint. Karma. What comes around goes around. Why am I tempted to make a your mom joke there? Ryan Baker. You live in P&W. Roll though my Barker stopped for a gentleman's club and barber passing for sure put you in the right place. Okay. Vic Chavez, tonight you're transformed. The hurt is over after today, Rich. I can guarantee you the hurt is not over after today. Not Trav. Bro, Quinn. Stop, Quinn. Hoffman. Who died? You just appeared in my feed. My eldest cat died. Hoffman. El Pistafo. Other hands like my girlfriend. Dude, I don't know if I need to know that. Ugh. Micah Brogans, the watch off advice made me laugh. Adrian, Richard, stay strong. Viol, you're with you. 100. Rusty Dog, El Caramel, Solaris. His cat Caramel has passed away today. Jazzy J, if you like Star Wars, name your favorite character. Mine is definitely Raven. Okay. Hoffman, that's incredibly unfortunate. Sorry to hear about this, Rick. Don't call me Rick. Rusty Dog, I cried when my dog Brian died. Yeah, it's normal. Hoffman, I hope things get better, dude. They never do. Jazzy J, I'm sorry, friend. I came in not knowing you were going through some pain. I'm sorry. I hope you heal okay. I'll be fine. Hoffman, do you have any good memories you'd like to share? Sometimes it helps to reminisce. I don't have a lot of good memories right now. Phil Perochi, you're a human, brother. You have a heart. That's why you're working hard every day and helping out other people and the environment. Not Trap. Everyone like the live and sub to the channel. Phil Perochi, even though you don't see it, you are putting miles on children's hearts because they have food and shelter, plates, see life is flourishing, and you are playing a part in it. Things will get better. It's only hope, Philip. I mean, your life isn't exactly cream and roses either, bro. I mean, from what you've told me, you've got some problems. Are they really worse or better than mine? Does it make a difference? I mean, in the end, this is a messed up world. And we as human beings have to work very hard to make it better. And even if it does get better, we have to work hard to keep it there. The saint, when a door closes, a window opens. Not Trev, everyone like the live and sub to the channel. Doom. Hey Richard, nice to see you, man. I'd like you to say message retracted. Michael Brogans. Yo Richard, I think you got a lot of support in this channel. Yeah. A little confusing, honestly. I'm normally not being very well supported. Cal Prince. Thunder only happens when it rains. That's not exactly true. Players only love you when they're playing. Say, woman, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. Ryan Baker. Ah, bro. Can you redeem? I vacuumed the carpets. Solaris, take care, Michael. Jesse J, I'm going to go to bed. I'm sorry for your loss. Be strong, Richard. We love you. Thank you. Vic Chavez. Life sucks for us about 99%. Yeah, Michael Brogans. Also, big props to Mike. Yes, indeed. Hoffman. Sorry about that, Rick. Was a typo. You have a good night, and by the grace of God, things will get better for you. I try to make a difference where I can. Dark Crypt Gaming. What's happening? Not much, just, going through some business. Solaris, this cat Caramel passed away today, yes. Vic Chavez, your videos are wild, lol. Are they? Not Trav. W. Mike. DeSmith, but Bitcoin and life will get better. Bitcoin in the ass. Aturnum Vivium against the wall. Phil Perochi, definitely going through some things, man. A lot of crap around us, but I have learned after trying to be strong for so many years that it's okay to be weak sometimes. And to learn on others, or lean on others. I'm here for you, brother. Doom! Can you give a shout out to my boy? Okay. We don't appreciate racial slurs here, Doom. Vic Chavez, people are going to lose their ass off with crypto. Stone Papa Smurf, Rolling Stones, Wild Horses. You can sub if you want. Hey man, it's okay. Keep your chins up. Yeah. Keep my neck in your mom. Dark Crypt Gaming, I hope you get through whatever you are going through, man. Rusty Dog, always remember under starlight sky, flowers may see, but your memory won't die. Mike, good night, Richard. My in-laws are here. Thank you for all you do. See you next time, Mike. Rusty Dog, I wrote that after my dad. After my dad died. Alternavivium. At least you have a home and no kids. There are burden. Seriously, dude? Vic Chavez, they are not. Phil Perochi, your most viewed live was with Caramel, and I think it reached almost 40k views. Autumn, Vivian, yes, they are. Yeah, my most viewed live had 3,922 views and indeed did feature Caramel. Closest thing didn't even get to 3,000, I think. Let me refresh the page. Now I get to watch the ads. Vic Chavez, Blessings, Rusty Dog, Turd Burglar, What's Funny, Solaris, Children are only a burden when raised wrong. Jeff's PP, Dude, you won't you just give in and acknowledge that you love Jack? He's a great actor. Right. Dark Crypto Gaming, sorry to hear about your cat. Turd Burglar, the racial slur attempts. Yeah, no, those things really bother me. Vic Chavez, exactly, Solaris. Rusty Dog, I don't think racist slurs are funny. No, they're not. You can sub if you want. Honestly, this is your channel, this sadness, to lock in, go to the gym in being serious, be the man you've wanted to be for your cat, man. Dude, seriously, shut up. You don't know what my problems are. They're not going to be solved by going to the gym. Artnum Vivium, they are even less of a burden if they are raised right, but the way they are delusional and cannot be reasoned with. It's hard to explain because my own context. Solaris, okay, I understand. Vic Chavez, you get what you put into it, if you're lucky. Judge Delpo, personally, my favorite climate change activist of the 90s is Ray Peast. He's done so many things to help humanity. Solaris, but not all children are delusional. Vic Chavez, Al Gore. You can sub if you want to, bro. Everyone has problems, but you're just using your problems for money. Okay, dude, shut up. I didn't ask anybody for money in this stream, did I? Mike gave me money because I had to take 2 days off work because I'm hurt so freaking bad. No? Alright. He has money. Nobody's being forced to do anything. Willis, is climate change real? Really real? Well, yes it is, Willis. It's an incredibly real thing. Vic Chavez, climate has always changed on Earth. Yes, it has, but it's changing more rapidly than otherwise would happen. And it's causing rising sea levels and famine. And that's, I mean, you know, when we can't get apples at the store, which is likely going to be a possibility, it's too late. Vic Chavez, don't explain, brother. Rusty Dog, Al Gore did a great documentary. Yeah, I don't think I ever saw that one. Even Estea, you're a good man, Rich. One day at a time, yeah. You can tell if you want to. One burger at a time. Yeah, I can only bang your mom so many times in one day. Vic Chavez, yes. Thanks to the deployment of ozone layer. There's a lot going on, really. Judge Delpo, have you ever been accused of being a Ray Peets supporter, Richard? I don't think I've ever heard Ray Peets before. There are so many people that don't want activists to succeed. Well, I mean, you know, I'm not a fan of Greta Thunberg. People are like, you know, well, but she's an activist. Yeah, but she's not informed. Look, we can't just jump on the bandwagon when it comes on activism. The environment is important, but we need to know the truth. You know, we need to seek that truth. We need to understand that truth. Judge Delpo, you're a Ray. Somebody's getting a timeout. Turd Burglar. Voight's all account that you. El Pistavo, Arctic ice shelf getting thicker. No, it's getting larger. Because a lot of fresh water is being activated. So ice is protruding out into the ocean. One of the things that happened was there was a penguin colony in Antarctica, I believe, and like almost all of the chicks, the adults survived, but the chicks didn't. And that's that thing. It's like only 2 chicks out of the entire colony of hundreds survived, and that's because they just couldn't get enough fish because there was more ice. It's like, but it's climate change. Why would there be more ice? Well, because the ice, the fresh water is melting, and it runs on top of the Arctic ice, the Arctic Ocean, which is very cold, but it's salty. So it freezes again. I mean, it's like, you know, we have cold snaps because of climate change. But the overall temperature is rising. Some of you want to, well, I gotta go, but good luck being happy, and don't forget my name, Game Agate. Vic Chavez, we want to live in the path of hurricanes and tornadoes, earthquakes. Heather Dahl, genitals is much better than Greta Richard. Do you like genitals? Yes, Heather, will you show me your genitals? Rusty Dog, Vic and Times. Solaris, Vic Chavez, I would like to be under a tsunami for real. Vic Chavez, fresh water freezes quickly. Yes, it does. Rusty Dog, Arctica, I gather, smaller. It's getting smaller. Heather Dahl, got him. Heather, stop blocking me, Richard. Heather, you're not even a chick. Stop misleading people. Vic Chavez, under you better be out in the ocean. Philip Rochi, will you make a video about caramel, or what videos were you planning on making in the future? I'm definitely going to make a video about caramel, but I mean, I don't know if I'm going to make a death toast to him, which would be what I would traditionally do. Heather Dahl, at least I didn't get catfished by an Asian chick a couple of months ago. Sounds like you did get catfished by an Asian chick a couple of months ago. El Bistafo, Richard, how do you know if you're in a timeout or hidden from stream? I don't know. I've never been timed out or hidden from stream. I just know that I do it. Solaris, Vic, I mean under as in spectating it's from underneath. Eturium Vivium, if I was Beast of Revelations, life would be cool. Heather, Samantha. Dude, Samantha and I were just playing, bro. Vic Chavez. Come in with the waves. Loud enough. It's all small things. It's all those small things. Truth cares, truth brings. She left me roses by the stairs. Surprises let me know she cares. Rusty Dog. The dog in my profile picture is Brian's son, Rusty. Vic Chavez. Wakeboarding a wave in. Happy Peopler. You have a big heart, man, but you definitely pack a Big Mac. I ate your cat, bud. Tastes like chicken. So you know how it tastes. What an asshole. Mathematics. Hey, Richard. Okay, mathematics. Not in the mood for you right now. I'm going to give you a 10-minute timeout. Think about what you said. Ethereum Vivium. I mean, 666 being the mark of the... makes sense, but it's not really cool. Why not 777? Arturium 666 is not the mark of the beast. It's 616. That's a common misconception out of a mistranslation of the Bible. Do understand, though, that Hebrew, all letters are also numbers. So every Hebrew word has numeric value. And, 616 translates to something in Hebrew. Arturium Vivium. They are luck numbers. Solaris, also rich. Don't pronounce the name of Steve Kerr's son. El Barochi, cause you had a bad day, you're taking one down. You sing a sad song, just turn it around. Vic Chavez, arithmetic. El Pistofo, 616, evil translation, yes. Daniel Power, Bad Day Lyrics. Because you had a bad day, you're taking one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know. You say you tell me don't. You tell me don't lie. You work at a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day. The camera don't lie. You come back down and you really don't mind. You had a bad day. Heather Doll. Rich, do you know a lot about being a... Again, just not in the mood today. Philip Rochi, what are some things that you have to do tomorrow? Not much I can do tomorrow with a hand. I'm hoping to get to the store, get a wrap for my toe, and then show up to work. Turd Burglar is laughing. You know, guys, I sometimes actually get copyrights for singing in this video. My hand feels weird. El Pistofo, toe still oozing. No, I think it's good. I don't feel the cold to the fan. Arturium Vivium, of course 616, but 666 are similar therein. According to Kabbalah, is simply the share of human power overall. For Quilthoth is transformation physically and through ethereal means. Ryan B, just here to pee. Douchebag. YouTube has too many douchebags. Philip Rochi, oh, I see. Hope you can get a wrap and go back to work. Are you going to wait another day before getting your hand checked out? Again, the hand seems to be fine. It's going to be swollen. There's nothing they can do about it. It's just, I mean, if there was fluid ejection, that would imply that there's something wrong. But I mean, it's just swollen at the moment, and I have actually tried opening the wound, and there was a small amount of pus, but it was just a little bit, just so small that it didn't seem to be something that's worrisome. I mean, I am seeing a small amount of discoloring. I don't know if you can see that, but one of the things that would happen is if I took it to the emergency room, they would have to insult the wound. So, I mean, I don't want to do that. It might be useful to wrap it, but that would also be very painful. Eric Sachs, do you believe in Bigfoot or werewolves? Not really. Dreader Morton, no, I am transparent. Adam S, I came as soon as I heard. Solaris, translucent. Prasanth, America can face them in direct confrontation. Adam S, I'm sorry, Big Rich. Solaris, Adam, so you might want to rephrase that. Philip Roche, do you think it's infected may require antibiotics? No, I don't think it's infected. My thirst levels are up, my diet, or my consumption levels are down, which is not a good sign in this particular regard, but I should be able to pull through. El Pistafo, what if wound is going gangrene? We're a long way from gangrene, dude. I mean, I've dealt with that before. I mean, I would obviously have to go to the doctor for that. Adam S said hi. Vic Chavez, I had a splinter across my thumb side to side. I just clipped the ends. Preshhenth, I'm talking about Houthis in Yemen. They are still attacking ships, and we should pound them into the dirt. Don't touch our boats. Rusty Dog, I think some racist slurs are directed at me, or I'm just paranoid. I don't know if they know what color you are, Rusty. Solaris, Adam S, who. Solaris got this twisted. Hey, Pistafo, okay, I'm not a doctor. I've actually had formal first aid training, so I mean, I know what to do in this situation. I mean, look, guys. I've seen some really gnarly stuff as a security officer, so wounds don't scare me. Turd burglar, I sure would hope not. Got a gnat in my eye. Willis, if he gangrene, he'll have to use the other hand. Eric Sachs, I sharp saw 100 proof whiskey is all that need for amputation. It's 101, dude. Wild Turkey 101. El Pistafo, rusty is rusty colored. Vic Chavez, I'm the eagle. Fuchs, you're a good guy, but I have a question. When you eat those, a little bit of your food, squeeze out your belly button and you can control it. No more drugs for you. Rusty Dog, no, I am dark skin colored is a slur. Turd burglar, soak it in cider. That would be delicious. Reich Monors said hi. Before you buried the cat, did you make sure the clip the tail? It's bad luck to not eat it after. That's growth. Aturium Vivium, I once had my leg almost blown off because I was playing with gas canister that I stole from Publix. Real story. Did you recover? Fuchs, do you support LGBTQ? I don't. I do. Vic Chavez, I got my hand blown off in Afghanistan. Well, that sounds unpleasant. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world was turning. We didn't start the fire. Rick Manor, are you scared of me? No. Phil Perochi, you inspired me to make videos, Richard. Very happy when a new video comes out and when you go live. Thank you, Philip. Solaris, why don't you support LG TV HD 4K with ray tracking footage? Reich Manor, how do I make you scared of me? Well, after I've met my sister, nothing scares me. Fuchs, can you masturbate if even with a messed up thumb? If not, you will never be happy again. Well, I've got your mom. Eric Sachs, I got hit by an SUV riding my bike once and came away unharmed. Thankfully, could have been much worse. No broken bones or head injuries at all. Yeah, that's good. Ed Pistofel, Richard, do you have earthquake survival kit? No. I don't think I do. I've got survival stuff. But... Vic Chavez, ain't nobody scared, bud. Solaris, damn. Vic Chavez, why I stopped riding. Understandable. Rick Manor, Vic is scared of me. Arturian Vivian, the sharpen tore through my pants and burrowed into my flesh. Fortunately, I have a high pain tolerance and ran before the cops came to check, and then got my hearing is still great. Wow. Fuchs, do you play Brawl Stars? No. El Pistafo, when was the last earthquake? I don't remember. Didn't impact me. Willis, our Heavenly Father, bless Caramel, that has brought so much love and joy into Richard's life. We will miss dearly. He is now in a better place, free from pain and suffering. Indeed. Eric Sachs, I'm afraid of ghosts. Why? Maximus Meridius, I shart myself big one at work today. Well, that's good. Rusty Dog, in the bush if someone got wound, they would put itchy bug's nest in front of their pants. I won't cure the cut, but will make you forget about it. Eric Sachs, I worry about aliens too. It. Your mama's so ugly. They faked a worldwide pandemic just so she would put on a mask. Yeah, well, you know, your mom puts on a mask every night. Then she bends over. Solaris, Fuchs, you play Brawl Stars while hating the LGBTQ+? Right Munners, Rusty Dog, do you know Laser Kitty? Maximus Meridius, I push too hard. Solaris, pick and choose. Fuchs, do you remember salute the Hitler and paint the symbol all over your room? Fuchs, I'm Jewish. Rusty Dog, yes. Phil Perochi, can you work your way up to the ladder at your job? Maybe a security manager. Not really how it works at my job. Vic Chavez, super glue and duct tape. Maximus Meridius, I was thinking about plugging it. Lil Gilbert, keep the talking, Papa. I'm almost there. Vic Chavez, plugs are for puncture wounds. It. Your mama is so fat that when she jumps on the air, she gets stuck. Okay, do understand it that you are a scary clown and your mama is an ethereal being of immense size covered in tentacles. I know, I fucked her. Ertman Vivian, but also I don't care about them. El Pistafo, Richard, are you familiar with Stephen Lazarus, former LA cop who is murderer? I've heard the name. Gaff Agate. Ha ha ha, you said my name. Maximus Meridius, do you play darts? No. Reich Mayers, Rusty Dog, tell Laser Kitty to watch this live stream. Vic Chavez, she was the murderer. Agate, what's on the monitor? Believe it or not, that is Dr. Squatch soap. Willis is laughing. What? That was a good one. Vic Chavez, in the interview, she looks crazy. Who doesn't? Even my henchmen think I'm crazy. El Pisafo, what flavor soap? It's pine tar. It's pine tar soap. Agate, thanks, Willis. Phil Perochi, what is something to look forward to? I don't know. Courtney Roy deleted her message. Rusty Dog, Riley, I don't go on your live anymore. She didn't like me much, so I told her to take me off. Eric Sachs, when I think of it, I think of circus music playing while he slashes people and terrifying the community. Yeah, Eric, when I think of my sister, I think of her eating Taco Bell and destroying forests. Vic Chavez, Laser. Courtney Roy, you don't use any moderators in your chat. No, I don't. Stone Papa Smurf, Never Campbell or Sarah Michelle Gellar. Nev Campbell? That's a tough one. I mean, it depends on, am I hitting it or keeping it? Tyrion Vivian, my great ambition is to take as many lives as in the afterlife I can have people to remember me and curse me for eternity. Lewis, what flavor soap? Lowell, you mean scent? What's the difference? El Pistafo, that's refreshing. Vic Chavez, ick. Eric Sachs, Buffy. Reich Manor, oh. Agate, what is everything you're actually going through? I Loke want to know. No, you don't. You don't care. Eric Sachs, lol. El Pistafo, Willis up. Or yup. Solaris, flavor soap because what are you supposed to do with the tiny bits? Stone Barbara Nerf, Nev Campbell, circa 1998. Mathematics. Dot. Fat Theo S. My heart goes out to you about Caramel. I know how much you loved your cats. What's up, Theo? I don't see you here much, but you comment on a lot of videos. I mean, we should all give Theo some well wishes. He's a man with similar problems to my own. Rusty Dog, if people swear on here, do they get their fingers washed out with soap? Blythe, what is your plan for survival after the solar flare in 2030? I'll hide under my sister. Not Trev. W, Mike. Agate, I generally just want to know so I can pray for you tonight, bro. Clint Gage, how are you doing, Richard? It's been a hard day, Clint. My oldest cat passed away, and I'm having trouble regulating. I mean, I understand that's something you will probably very, very much connect with. Clint here, he has worked with a lot of animals. He's had actual lions, kit, sit in his lap, and he's played with big old grizzly bears. So, I mean, Clint has lived the dream. Vic Chavez, how many families have you dressed in all black? What? Mathematics, hey Richard, stop beating guys off. Okay, dude, seriously, you're gonna get another timeout. Stone Papa Smurf, did you see Trump cut off communications? Either Netanyahu. No, I did not. Let's be clear, Stone Papa Smurf. I am very critical of Benjamin Netanyahu. I don't believe he is properly representing our people. Phil Perochi wishes you all the best, Theo. Mathematics, would you consider giving me time out, Richard? Dude, buy those beans. Willis, Solaris flares happen on a daily basis. Spidonia Adams, do you get rid of the fleas yet? Yes, I've done quite a job on that. Rusty Dog, Hero, Clint Gauge, man, I'm sorry to hear that. I know how much you loved caramel, yes. I'm going to miss my floofy boy. The one thing you should always remember every time you adopt a pet is you will likely see that animal die. And you need to be ready for that. Arden and Vivian, people will yell, Lord, Lord, but if they don't give me their flesh to eat, to simplify because thoughtless, then there will be no primordial absolute being. Eric Sachs, damn, I'm sorry to hear about Caramel. That sucks, he was a good kitty. Yes, I know. My floofy boy. Willis, who was the pretty cat? That was Kit. She can be a little forceful. Vic Chavez, Netanyahu the rapper? Sarah, we stray hair strand. Mathematics, hey Richard, where's Skittles? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, happy Friday everyone. Eric Sachs, what would be your solution to peace in the Middle East? There will never be peace in the Middle East, Eric. I'm actually in favor of a one-state solution. That state being Israel. Because in Israel, there's law and order. And, women aren't randomly raped and then murdered. Except by people from outside Israel. So, the best thing we could do for the people of Palestine is to make them Israelis, give them the right to vote, and give them proper health care. Mathematics, sorry Richard about your cat. I'll stop bugging you, Richard. Mathematics, I don't know why you do what you do, okay? I understand that it means something to you, but the rest of us are just not getting it. What is with the damn beans? Vic Chavez, outlaw religion. Blythe, solar flares vary in size. The one in 2030 will be devastating. Rusty Dog. VW has been on for a while. Mathematics, hey Richard, I see no bean eating. Right, because the beans are on my Amazon wish list and you didn't buy them. Solaris, VM, will be sad about the news. What goes up must come down. Spinning wheel turning round. Ed pissed awful. I think EMP is bigger threat. Yeah. Mathematics. Rusty Dog is a fool. In mathematics, don't insult people. Good luck, Richie. You're loved. I respect you, man. I have prayed 5 times already for you, man. Okay. Arterium Vivium. To teach them that their Islamic doctrine is flawed, for their absolute teaching in God and their history of Muhammad and exclusion from the Christ will cause people to see eye for eye. Rusty Dog, mathematics is the weird one, and I am a fox. Yes. Arterium Vivium, to receive mercy, you have to give mercy. El Pistafo, did Spain get power turned off? I don't know. Adam S. Cheers, LC. Arterium Vivium, and Satan means to judge. Vic Chavez, a fox or a dog? He's a fox called dog. Willis, no matter the size of the solar flare, there's a better chance of you winning $1 billion than the flare affecting the Earth. Arterium Vivium, and the judge decides to give death onto others. Mathematics, hey Richard, where's the pens? Go to work today. Vic Chavez, Spain dead. Phil Perochi, do you buy scratchers or play the lotto? No, I don't. My father did that. Adam S. I'm off the booze for the most part. Solaris, 100 rusty fox versus one rusty dog. Who gonna win? Depends on the dog. Eric Sachs, we're gonna get so suntanning when the sun bursts in 13 million years. Adam S. Morning are so much better, and I actually remember my dreams. Michael was a good man. You can tell. 3G. If a tree falls in the woods, does it make a sound? Yes, it does. Rusty Dog. Vic, I am. Fox called Star Rusty is actually my dog. Kia Kaha, do the Warriors will beat the Dragons in the Neural today? I don't know. Don't know who that is. Solaris. Eric, I'm gonna be sun training all day. El Pistafo, my father did too, always close to big jackpot. Vic Chavez, our electromagnetic field is weakening because the Earth core has slowed down because of the drilling. Rusty Dog, 3-3, yes it does. Eric Sachs, roasting marshmallows. Mathematics, hey Richard, I see no cockroaches eating. Yeah. Ain't eating your mom either, Mathematics. Arteria Vivium, and also Israel needs to stop receiving support from America. Their belief in God, government, and hands on arms should take them as far as they want. Okay. You're getting a timeout. I want to hear that crap. Eric Sachs, King Kong or Godzilla? Godzilla. Turd burglar, self-proclaimed fox. Lowell Willis, do you think the Earth will survive another 13 million years with all the nukes everybody has? I'd be surprised. Yeah, the nukes we have don't work no more. Artmore, hey Richard, how are you, dude? Not opening that can of worms again, Artmore. Adam S, I was in another channel, but the chat remains. Discard my last message. Rusty Dog, King Kong, he looks like my sister. He looks like my sister. Vic Chavez. I see, I love dogs. I own a dog rescue. That's cool. El Pistafo. Howard Hughes' airplane became Jap Zero? Mathematics. I blame Richard for global warming. Free Brawl Stars account. Bro, your head is shaped like a balloon that was overflowed. Yo, chat was that stuff. Rusty Dog. I am Iron Man. Vic Chavez. No! Solaris. Wasn't stuff. Try again in alt. Eric Sachs. I am a Ninja Turtle. I am Egro the Fat Ninja. Ugh. Making sure I have a dry spot to blow my nose here. Philip Rochi, how's the toe feeling? It really doesn't hurt. It's just the nails hanging off. Nick Chavez, I'm her. Willis, I love me some Ninja Turtles. Yes, indeed. Solaris. Solare. Free Brawl Stars account. Solaris, how did you know? Turd Burglar, the toe's always winning. El Pistafo, yep, Army Air Corps ejected his airplane design. Japanese took it and made the Japanese Zero out of it. Vic Chavez, I tore my Achilles tendon 2 years ago. Still hurts. Vic, are you taking a joint supplement for that? Mr. Z-Bags, BWB on top. Mathematics, hey Richard, would you consider telling us the science behind beans? Beans, the musical fruit. Rusty Dog, I love baby ducks, old pickup trucks, slow-moving trains, and rain. Blythe, $1 million is nothing. What's the chance that the sun remains producing small solar flares and supporting all life that is here by a miracle? Vic Chavez, no. Philip Perochi, Richard, what were your tips against for falling asleep? I remember white noise was one of them. I'm going to start taking your advice on how to help me fall asleep. It's white noise, no blue screens for 4 hours before bed, and salad at dinner. Dark green salad at dinner. Vic Chavez, the sun is dying, but will be millions of years. El Pistafo, Rusty Dog, song by Tom T. Hall. Willis, did you know the picture of Putin's military parade today? Good Lord, they have a lot of soldiers. Yeah. Phil Perochi, thank you. 3G, my real name is Curly. Free Brawl Stars account. Mathematics is popping off. Yes. Rusty Dog. Yes, it is. Sticks Mids. We streamed. Did you have more soup today? No, I did not. Ginglis Shish. Okay. Disagreeing is acceptable, but timeout may out only provide your people. My point is that, and you will hate my entire view on this, just like Jews rejected Jesus, Jesus rejected truth and opinion. Dude, Israel is the freest place in the Middle East for religion. You can believe what you want. Eric Sachs, shut up, Giggles. Vic Chavez, we have 6,000K. YouTube, hi. Willis, the sun expect lifespan is actually 5 billion years. El Pizafo, North Korea soldiers marching to Staying Alive by Bee Gees. North Korean soldiers binging on porn. Sticksmids, can you tell the boy it's slobbering time? Mathematics, Richard, show us your bird. Graham, white noise is great for sleep, but I live in the part of town, so all I hear is black noise. It's really hard to fall asleep to gunshots. Free Brawl Stars, do you not swear it's not you're a good boy? Solaris, it usually thinks of fictional, sad situation to cry myself to sleep. YouTube, hi. Solaris, Yo Hilltubel, The Turd Burglar, Black Noise, Vic Chavez, the Earth is about 4.8 billion years old. Trey Willems, please answer my question, it's important. Reich Minoris, you're celebrating cat birthday today on live. Said hi. Mathematics, I blame Richard for world hunger. I blame you for world stupid. Sticks Mids, drop a like. Free Brawl Stars account. Hold on, Mathematics, bro. Rusty Dog, a fox lives in a foxhole, a rabbit lives in a rabbit hole. Where does an ass live? Philip Rochi, what's your theory on why people bully others? To account for their own inadequacies. Vic Chavez, I grew up in West Covina, no black noise. Eric Sachs, dinosaurs existed gore over 100 million years ago, and we've all been here 200,000 years. Did dinosaurs evolve society and we just didn't know it yet? Doesn't look like it. Rusty Dog, it's the stable. Artmore, how do you live life sober? I don't. Vic Chavez, in Uranus. T2, my buddy back. Judaism and Christianity cool. It's another extreme religion that takes us both out. Trey Williams, please, Richard, it's important. I need to know if I sit on another man's lap, am I gay if I get a little bit hard? No, not really. Vic Chavez, lol. With all due respect, you know the answer. Mathematics. There is a people in Africa going hungry, and here is Richard eating 10 pizzas a day. And your mom. Turd Burglar. No, not really. Giggles and Ish. What? Well, that was the occult transcend religion. Vic Chavez, depends. Sick. Eric Sachs, limo. Try you must have been at a Diddy party. Willis, if I sent you tickets to the Indy 500, would you go? No. I once took the Indy 500. Trey Williams, do you have any experience on this topic, Richard? No. Not really. T2, I kind of like our black shirt look like a priest. Haha. Just a black crew neck. Brett Benor said hi. Phil Brochi, what will you do later tonight? Sleep. El Pistofo, 10 pizzas and his mom. Rusty Dog, I could eat bacon and egg until I pop. Eric Sachs, I attacked MG Lawyer today and screamed WrestleMania. I've eaten a whole pack of bacon. Who hasn't? I think unless you mean raw. It's a little different. Trev Williams, why do you look like devil eggs in despair? Mathematics, Richard, ever eaten the wasp's nests? Vic Chavez, I love my lawyer. Eric Sachs, oh no, it was cooked. Willis, I don't know, Richard. I think you need to get your hand looked at. How long are you going to wait? A couple more days. T2, his security in the club. He convert to Jesus. Ardmore, Richard, serious question. Does this make me gay if my girlfriend went out and cheated on unknowingly while we were together, and once she got home, I ate her out? Does that make me gay? Seriously, no. Unless you're a big fan of Marilyn Manson for some reason. Pink Rabbit. Hi, Richard. What's up, Pink Rabbit? Rusty Dog. Artmore makes you weird. Trey Williams. Do you do these streams to practice your reading comprehension? In all seriousness, am I gay if I do drugs? Drugs do not make you gay, although I do believe there is a positive relationship between drugs and homosexuality. Turd Burglar, Aaron, that you? I knew Nick's Lowell was in there. Vic Chavez, make him Adam 22. Mathematics, I blame Richard for world engagement. Eric Sachs, does licking Marilyn Manson make you gay? No. But Marilyn Manson says if you get another man's semen on you, you are a homosexual. It's in his autobiography in the section rules. Vic Chavez, meth does. Eric Sachs, crack turns dudes gay. Holding my hand up because it's supposed to let the blood drain out. Giggles, what if I foo a flashlight attached to a guy's back? It's gay, or does it? I don't know what you mean there. Scott Plus, hey Richard, hope you're doing okay. The hand is throbbing. Trey Williams, does meth make you gay? Yes. Willis, is there any wildfires in California right now? Not that I'm aware of. Rusty Dog, there's a pink rabbit on here. As a fox, it is my obligation to chase it. Pink Rabbit, Eric, you'd be stranger if you liked Marilyn Manson. Vic Chavez, they call it queer juice in prison. Artmore, thank you for making me feel better. Vic Chavez, Manson is cool. Eric Sachs, oh, I love Marilyn Manson. Artmore, what is your vice drinking? Solaris, Pink Rabbit, you better run, bud. Mathematics, I blame Richard for world homosexual behavior. I mean, they see me and they're like, I've got to have that. Why am I too sexy to other men? Nick Chavez, my vice is drinking. Pink Rabbit, Rusty Dog, have no chance. Scott Plus, do you have a PayPal, some other way to send you a few bucks? I actually need to update my PayPal. Trey Williams, does drinking out of a green and black water bottle make you gay? No. Turd burglar, yep. Pink Rabbit, Richard, you read my comments completely wrong. I'm going to need more effort from you. Big Chavez, Pink Rabbit, are you pink all over? El Pistafo, Danny, took gay drugs on Archer. Developed by Krieger. Eric Sachs, why did God destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, yet San Francisco is still around? Sodom and Gomorrah was a lot worse than San Francisco. Apparently, two angels were sent to Lot, and the crowd tried to rape them. And pissed off all. Damn, took gay drugs and Archer developed for Krieger? Eric Sachs, why do gods destroy... where is that? Mathematics, Ginger would be no on the map if Richard weren't here. Grinder. Airline, Richard, you're playing with fire hand. Solaris, a pink rabbit is a rusty dog who is actually a fox in disguise. Vic Chavez, Dominatrix. Solaris, who gonna win? Giggles. Too bad I can't piss on Caramel's body. Okay, dude. You are an asshole. See what you come up as next time. Trey Williams, are you gay? Are you gay, Trey? Are you asking because you want gayness from me? Stop looking at other men's butts. Sir Ketha Mudmang, you're like a big version of Jack Black. Pink Rabbit, your hand looks awful. What's happened? Cat bit me. Scott Plus, me if you got fed up or bored. Vic Chavez, Babylon. Eric Sachs, yeah, Sodom was horrible. Rusty Dog, San Francisco wasn't around then. Solaris, Satkintita is back OMG. Willis, just have to use the other hand. It'll be like a whole new woman. Seth Audio, I am Sofa King. We Todd did. Mathematics, hey Richard, you so many flies around you. They're gnats. Eric Sachs, I'm surprised Florida is still around. That place is wicked. It's not as wicked as you think. The rest of the country is just as bad. They just don't televise it. Rusty Dog, Giggle. Trey Williams, that Lilth sounds kinda gay, if you ask me. Trey, you and your gayness is what's gay around here. See, Mr. Fabulous is not gay. He's just fabulous. There's a difference. Mike, if a woman wears a strap and I like it, am I gay? Don't know. Have to see the woman. Cynthia Medmund, Solaris, I'm back, jackass. El Pistafo, I remember when the word gay meant happy. Turd Burglar, Seth. Eric Sachs, the price aren't going low. They are Sofa King low. Solaris. Second Titia. You're back from me. I am flattered. Mathematics, Richard. Is your username on Grindr Butt Rider? No, that's what your mom calls me. Pink Rabbit, if that swelling is from a cat bite, go to the doctor immediately. No, dude, it's fine. Okay, I will keep an eye on it. It's not getting any worse. It doesn't hurt as bad as it did yesterday. CEO of Sex, in the afterlife, OFC. In the afterlife, you're headed for a serious strife. Trey Williams, fabulous, is just a gay dog whistle. Now, why do you have to be so judgmental, Trey? Are you fighting the gay bug? Is the gay bug winning? Is there a gay inside of you trying to get out? Or are there gays outside of you trying to get in? That's normally also the case. I find there are many gays outside of me trying to get in. Willis, Kingston is a bunch of zombies. Seth Audio, he wasn't your gayness. That's what I perceive. Eric Sachs, I feel so bad for those folks in Kingston. Rusty Dog said hi. Eric Sachs, so many lives lost to drugs. Solaris, clone Rusty Dog is here. CEO of Sex, lol. Scott Plus, it will be okay, but cat scratch fever is possible. No, he did not have cat scratch fever. I knew the cat. It was a domestic cat. Mathematics, cat carry rabies, Richard. Yes, mathematics, but it was my cat and he didn't have rabies. Rusty Dog, only see me. CEO of Sex. I know my magic and your god can't protect you. Elvis Duffel, Richard, internet says, hand cause and condition is serious issue. Yeah, I know. Trey Williams, there may be a line out the door. Fat Theo, what's with all the gay questions? Your gay voice has me rolling. Theo, I'm just too sexy to other men, is the problem. Say, other men look at me and they're like, I'm not gay, but goddamn, I just want a piece of that. And it's like, no, you can't have any. I'm too fabulous. And they're like, but I want it so badly. And it's like, what's going on here? Why am I so sexy to other men? Solaris, it's not gay voice, it's Mr. Fabulous. Indeed, it's fabulous. CEO, I am Shamala. Trey Williams, do you need help saving the ocean because you want to return home to the sea? Yes. Solaris, CEO, you got this twisted Brolulo. Rusty Dog, CEO, you are a blasphemous. Sikintha, would you date a nymphomaniac? Have. Trey Williams, would you only respond to questions about being gay? Seems you know a lot about it. Well, I mean, of course, I worked at a homeless shelter. There's a lot of gay going on there. You walk into the bathroom and it's like, you can't do that in here. And they're going, we're just having fun. And I go, yes, but you can't have fun in here. This is the bathroom. People have to bathe in here. They don't want your shit all over the walls. Willis, Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? Seth Audio, what do you think of the Sean Combs trial? Don't really have much of an opinion. El Pistofo, what does Danger Ducky say about hand condition? Danger Ducky says, keep an eye on it. Kel Prince, what to do when? Roth, one in chat, you upright now, wonkin' you willy. Eric Sachs, Roth, what did you eat today, Mr. Richard? I had chimichangas. Only had 2 of them, wasn't very hungry. Seth Audio, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck all he could. Cal Prince, do you know CPR as a gay man? There's no such thing as gay CPR. CPR is CPR. What a gay question. Trey Williams, Roth everything. Eric Sachs, Darkwing Duck is just Disney Batman. Yes. Philip Orochi, Angelina Jolie, Jennifer Aniston, or Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock. I mean, Angelina Jolie is made of plastic, although she apparently has a padded room for sex. So it's like, that would be a little overwhelming. I mean, I'd lose weight with Angelina Jolie. Jennifer Aniston, I've never actually been all that attracted to, but Sandra Bullock, always loved her. Eric Sachs, Jennifer Aniston. Hydrocard the goat, if I got filled up like a Twinkie, am I gay? Yes, that's pretty gay, actually. Roth, gay CPR is you giving mouth compressions to the pee-pee and not the mouth. Seth Audio, rubber buggy baby bumpers. I actually think that's supposed to be rubber baby buggy bumpers, not rubber buggy baby bumpers, but okay. Rusty Dog, you ever watch Duckula? I did when I was a kid. Cal Prince, Jennifer Connelly, Eric Sachs, I support guys because it's more woman for me, indeed. Eric Sachs, gays. Trey Williams, if your favorite snack drains swarms of krill. Heath calling me a whale. Your mother did too. Phil Barocci, Emma Stone, Natalie Portman, or Pamela Anderson? What does Emma Stone look like? I mean, Pamela Anderson is getting a little long in the tooth, but Natalie Portperson is still pretty hot. I mean, no, definitely not Emma Stone. I'm going with Natalie Portman. Mike, 4.99. El Pistofo. I am Pistofo too. Just go teabag by my in-laws' 60-pound dog while sleeping back to back. I got good night. Mathematics. Hey Richard, lay off them pizzas. We can't see the neck. Ardmore, Richard, what's the best medicine for panic attacks? Only a doctor can answer that, but if you're suffering from panic attacks, you want to take deep, slow breaths. Okay, deep, slow breaths will counteract the attack. Hydrocar de Goat. If I slip and fall and accidentally give Richard the meanest BJ until he finishes all over me, am I gay? Yeah. That's gay. Rusty Dog, does Barbie have plastic surgery? Yeah, she'd have to. He's like 7 foot tall and has giant cans. Eric Sachs, Natalie Portman, Seth Audio, the gnats are trying to eat you. Yeah, Zach. So we good? Solaris. Sorry, Rich, I zoned out for a bit. Happens. Riley for the world. Hi, Rich. Willis. A skunk sat on a stump and thunked the stump stunk. But the stump thunk the skunk stunk. A skunk sat on a stump, and the skunk thought the stump stunk, but the stump thunk, the skunk stunk. Zach, do you take blood pressure medicine? No, I don't. My blood pressure is actually fine. Solaris, did I miss anything funny? Not really. Mathematics, hey Richard, show us the woodpecker on live. I already showed it to your mom. Robin Lover, I used to like Natalie Portman, but she's gone a full feminist. I mean, the point she complains about privilege from her massive mansion. Artmore, when's the last time you got some for the real man? Too long ago. Mathematics, I'm all oiled up to be there soon, Richard. Trey Williams, I heard being gay land whale. Is it hard being a gay land whale? Well, you would know, Trey. I I bang your mom, but you shouldn't be doing that. Zox Arts, I am jacking it so good. Zach, okay, I see to be cool and you want to act up. Rusty Dog, Trey, ask your mom. Mothman, scrolling through still and you popped back up. You're looking a bit better, yeah. Rat Racer, ooh, ish, I ate a bag of wrong gummies. Boggle Dig, Queso Dad. Riley for the world. Zach, so I'm asking you one more time. Are we cool? Take a second and answer like a grown adult. Zach, if you don't want to be, if you keep cool, I'll be cool. I'm not going to hold a grudge. It's not worth my energy. You act like a dick, I'll act like a dick back. That's how it works. Eric Sachs, anybody see Small Soldiers? They got possessed by spirits of fallen war heroes in the same way. Okay. Looks like my phone is having issues. Pink Rabbit, I vomit in my mouth a little when this guy said he was jacking himself so good to you. Dude, people are going to masturbate to me. It's just how things are. I've come to accept it. Not Trev. Would you rather watch Philip Roche? All right, if you had to, Roseanne, Whoopi Goldberg, or Rosie O'Donnell. Whoopi Goldberg. 100% Whoopi Goldberg. I mean, Roseanne, don't know if I could even find it, although I think she's gotten smaller. Rosie O'Donnell, I mean, Rusty Dog. Eric, Vitamin War was no joke. Vietnam War was no joke. Nothing to see here. Hey, Richard. Rat Racer. Hey, Mom looks at me. I can read the chat. Trey Williams. The sixth sick sheik's sixth sheep's sick. Not Trev. Nearly got you. Scott Plus. I want you to do some Let's Play, some video games or movie reviews, and be awesome. Scott Plus, I do movie reviews on Random Street Theater. Okay? Google Random Street Theater, you'll see my movie reviews. Zach, how come you don't time out all these other trolls that take about your food intake, but you've timed me out plenty? It's my body that singles me out. You're just more of a dick. Troy Williams, did she get smaller or did you just get bigger? Zox Art, you got an inch warrior in your pants, buddy. Stop talking to yourself, Zox. That's weird. Mothman, I just noticed you have the ceiling fan running. How's the weather where you are? Things look good for Mother's Day. I actually do not have the ceiling fan running. I have a fan at my feet. Phil Brochi, I had to spit out the water in my mouth when you said you don't know if you could even find it when talking about Roseanne. Ha ha ha. She's a big woman. Bo Daring, hi, I'm back once again. Charlie Blaze, Walla Walla, Bang Bang. Mathematics, hey Richard, would you consider showing us the micro worm on live? I already showed that to your mom. Right? Rat Racer, why am I getting aroused? Because you like big men. Hydrocard to Goat. Hey Richard, if we got made out so we would get good at making out with women, are we gay? Yes. Scott Plus, Random Street Theater. Thanks, man. I'll look it up. Not. It's going a little too fast for me. Bo Daring, what's your username? Random Street Theater. Diggle Diggle, how come you ignore my comment as it too skinny for you to read? I just need somebody to nub. Zox Art, you got flies on you, bro. Take a shower, please. You got Chico Puff crumbs in your belly. Bottom as well. Your mom likes to lick them off. Bo During, bruh. Phil Brochi, Halle Berry, Scarlett Johansson, or Audrey Hepburn. Scarlett Johansson. Halle Berry is way too skinny for me, and Audrey Hepburn is dead. Scott Plus, sub to Random Street Theater. Thanks, dude. Cool. Kevin, yo, you sound like Peter. I know. William Helly, Barry for sure. Being Halle Berry, I believe, is more natural, but Eric Sachs, Halle Berry. Willis, Halle Berry for sure. Trey Williams, you were in the Navy? No, I was not in the Navy. Bo During, why are you guys acting prejudice? Biggle Dig, what is your go-to? I don't have one of those. Hydrocard to Goat. Hey Richard, if you pay my $20, I will be a mod for you. Don't need that. Zoarts, you read is so bad it's insane. Yes. Turd Burglar, bold strategy, but I respect it. El Pistafo. Wasn't she Catwoman? Halle Berry was in that terrible Catwoman movie, and she received a Razzie for it. Doherty Dennis, good morning, Richard. Trey Williams, if you were, do you think there'd make a aircraft carrier? What? If you were, do you think they'd make an aircraft carrier? Not making a lot of sense there, bro. Bo During, what is your guy's problem with Richard? They don't have a problem with me, they have a problem with themselves. 4. How long you live? Willis, you gotta finish with the wet wipes or you ain't clean. I prefer dude wipes. They are XL size ass wipes. I have a bidet. Biggle Digs, do you use extra small Kidman? Ask your mom. Jeez. Trey Williams, dude, you can't read to save your life. I have dyslexia. Literal trash. You skipped me. I slapped the gopher out of you and dead homies. Zoxarts, do you have a job, Richard? I am a security officer. Rusty Dog, is CEO still on? I don't think so. Trey Williams, if you were in the Navy, would you be the aircraft carrier? In the Navy, Trail tried to sell the 7 Seas in the Navy. He tried to put his mind at ease. Bo During, do you seriously don't even think that people have actual emotions? Literal trash is laughing. Scott Plus, Bo, the trolls are weak. Richard is strong. Biggle Diggle, hey dude, I was farting watching and I swear to God, it sounds like Richard. Josh from Jersey, I sit on my bidet even when I don't have to go. Philip Hirochi, Home Improvement, Full House, or whose line is it anyway? Home Improvement. Doherty Dennis, philanthropic or misanthropic today? Philanthropic. Turd Burglar, I think CEO got booted. He went full inward. Hydrocard to Goat, Milla Villa, Lenacro, or Abby. I don't know who those are. Willis, Richard is a real one. Those trolls can get him. Okay, guys, we're almost at 2 hours. I gotta go. I am feeling a lot better, though. Thank you for all your love and support. I'm Richard.